Hey guys, it's the Tenkaichi of gaming here.
No problem.
Yeah, there's no problem here. I'm going to play something for the weekend masses because it is a new month and that means it's not the year 28. Oh, wait, it is the year 20XX. So you're probably wondering, why am I doing this game? Why am I doing this game a second time? It has been done when as an RCO video, and we've tried. Trust me, we've tried to play this game. So yeah, we're gonna play some Battle Circuit. I have a whole lot on my mind. And, man, I have been so freaking nervous these couple of days. And I'll tell you why I've been so flippin' nervous these days. Namely because we've been going through a whole lot of stuff these past few days. Namely with the house being renovated.
No problem.
I haven't really been feeling up to snuff these days. I notice I've been pausing in between videos with my speech. Kind of realize that, as I'm getting older, I really do need to chill. So starting off, like I said before, we been getting our house renovated. Just because it's not up to snuff. For the most part, the only reason why we're getting everything renovated is because the house been old. I've seen things I never thought I'd see when I was, when I was a kid. Like, I've seen how old the pipes were underneath our house. So, that's one thing. Another thing is, well, why not? It's about, I say this, of all the times that we've been living here, yeah, everything should be updated. I mean, our bathroom is currently updated, so the rest of the house should be updated. I had to tell you that of all the videos that I've been trying to do this one night, I feel different after just taking my time and saying what's been going on. It hasn't been easy for any of us. Well, at least, well, for me. I mean, aside from me actually, working on my videos, namely, and respectfully, I just haven't been able to sleep. When I'm done with, my videos, I usually, the way I do it is, I do videos like these at night or early in the morning. Then I upload them like whenever I feel like they need to be updated. Uploaded. And as you can tell, I am very nervous. You can tell in the way my voice sounds. Yes, I am very nervous. And like I said, I haven't been getting much sleep because of the renovations.
No problem.
And I know that if I take my time and explain everything in detail, what's been happening, I wouldn't sound like I'm just totally and utterly feel like I've been uptight. And I have to say, yeah, I have been uptight. I seriously have been very uptight. Because I had a few viewers tell me, you've been pausing a lot between your videos. Yeah, that's the reason why I've been pausing in between all my videos. I've been under a lot of stress. My folks have been giving me a lot of stress. My family as a whole have been giving me a lot of stress. I've been trying to get my work done, and namely, my novels, for example. I've been trying to get time to do my novels. And let me tell you, it's not easy trying to make another novel like the one I've been doing. Like Legacy of the Seven Stars, for example. You take in a lot of time and consideration to do a novel. Or even more, a fanfic. My current fanfic that I'm still working on is, The Legend of the Forgotten Riders, which is basically, Kamen Rider. It's a Kamen Rider inspired sort of fanfic that I still have been working on. I've been finding time to do Kamen Rider Harrier. That's the one I've been currently working on. That's one thing I've been doing. Oh, yeah, because I'm working on 4 Kamen Rider fanfics, and they're in order, of course. Onimusha, Blackjack, Harrier, and C. C meaning for circuit. I'm currently working on Kamen Rider Harrier, and I will shortly give a premise. It's, in a word, it's inspired by RoboCop. Except the premise is different. I mean, if you've seen RoboCop, then you know. Then you already know how it's going to turn out. But that's what I'm currently working on, as well as Volume 3 of Legacy of the Seven Stars, which basically is telling the backstory of Lance's grandfather. Grandparents, actually. And, of course, it tells how the first Dragoon clan was made.
No problem.
And the thing is, it's special. I made this book really special because, well, a couple of friends are actual characters in the game. I mean, the book. Yes, I am thinking about a game. Yes, I want to eventually let the book turn into a video game. More than likely an action RPG. I have thoughts of these things, really. But of course, something like this takes time, and these days, with the way the weather's been acting, I haven't been able to get any of that done. But I've been trying, though. I've really been trying. Lots of other things that have been happening, of course, is I've been, doing my videos. And since May is already in effect, then so is my next feature that is still going along with my current feature, which is Kamikame. Now, of course, Kamikame is, in a word, a fusion for comics and anime. That means manga is included as well. So I'm going to be doing something different, because this month, if you ever heard of Free Comic Book Day, yes, I'm starting things a little bit earlier than expected. That means the presentations I will be showing on my channel, they're gonna be different, because I got a few games that have been given to me presented to me, rather. And I've been wanting to have a chance to present them. But of course, you know, with the way life's been with me and everything else, like I said, things have been hectic. I've been overly stressed about, you know, what's been going on. I'm worried about so many things that are happening. I technically just sound like I am running on fumes. I kind of am running on fumes. I've been also thinking about the future of what I should do on my channel. What else I should do on my channel. Because, you know, of Steam, I've been able to do a lot of games. A lot of modern day games, and of course, I am grateful for Steam. Because people are able to send me games regardless of whether it's on my wish list or not. Because they honestly think, oh, well, you know, this game seems interesting. Why don't you cover this game? And of course, you know, I've been also on the side. I've been playing One Finger Death Punch just to get rid of some unneeded stress. Of course, I've been using that game just to ready myself for other games. You know, it's like just to get myself in the proper mood. You know, that sort of thing. It's like drinking a cup of coffee. It puts you in a certain mood. Or having a cup of tea. Certain video games just do that to me, you know. Put me in a certain mood, I would play it. I've been playing a lot of other games. We've been trying to play catch up with L Sword these days. Let me tell you, L Sword's not that easy, especially when you're trying to grind. It feels like forever when you're trying to grind on that game. But that's really like with anything, you know. Namely, it's been like that, and, you know, I feel L Sword, even with all the new flavors of the month and whatnot, the new additions, it's still the same L Sword. It's like Vindictus, you know, unless things change in which we don't have to, you know, worry about skill resets or anything like that. Because that's the thing with L Sword that is somewhat of a bother. The skill reset thing. Because I once had problems trying to get on L Sword. And it wasn't that so long back when I was trying to get on L Sword. Or rather, maintain a stable connection while being on L Sword because of the servers. A lot of other crazy things have been happening. Like not too long ago, my computer been suffering a brain fart, and I think it's because of what's been happening. You know, like I said, everything is being renovated in the house, so. Strangely, I was looking at a video of the Game Gear version of Battletoads, and all of a sudden, it just my computer went But like I said, that's not the first time that has happened. Like I said in my Lord of the Rings Let's Play, what you're seeing is the actual what you're saying is
No rollback.
not only the full mission of what I went through, but I actually had to play that level over because of a power outage. And because, it just happened out of the blue like that, it just happened, and I'm like, okay. And it only took out like 20, it's like 27 minutes. I'm getting through the game, I'm getting through the stage, and all of a sudden, it just goes, bleh. So, yeah, it's kind of been a thing. It really has been a thing, really. I'm gonna say. I also have like some, I've already finished like mainly 2 of the 5 games I'm still working on. And of course I finished Crystallis and Saturday Morning RPG. And, I still have 3 games remaining. I have Pac-Man: The Ghostly Adventures, Lego Lord of the Rings, and Ys Origins. And I know Ys Origins is going to be a long Let's Play. Because I had to work with not 1, not 2, but 3 characters. So I had to go through the tower 3 times with 3 different characters. But it's important because story-wise, it kind of would make everything make sense. It's like I have Unica to go through, and then Hugo's, and then finally the Claw story. From which, I kind of read that his story is very much interesting. So that's going to take some time. So we got that. Those 3 games that I'm talking about. Then we got 2 other games that are going to come in next week, along with Kamikame. So those 2 games are Willow and The Magic of Scheherazade. Of course, I'm going to be doing The Magic of Scheherazade differently because I'm going to do it in character. Yes, my friends. You are actually going to hear live the one and only return of the Sultan. Because the Sultan is going to do the entire Let's Play. The entire Let's Play from start to finish, yes. The Magic of Scheherazade featuring the Sultan. For those who are also wondering about the other games that I still are doing, because of my scheduling and because of what's been happening, I just figured, well, whatever I feel like doing that weekend, that's what's just going to show up on that weekend. Like I know I got Torchlight, Cherry Tree High Comedy Club, Final Fantasy VII, Super Robot Tyson D, and Chronicles of the Dark Lord, all still to finish. And I must apologize for that because, like I said before, I've been doing a lot of videos. And plus, life has been pretty busy. So I've been trying to put the time in to do anything that isn't finished and, just knock it out. So, just be patient. That's all I ask, Just be patient. At least I didn't say, oh, I'm just going to cancel the project altogether. That really would have been messed up if I just said, you know what? I'm just going to scrap the project. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not that kind of person to do that. So, that's one thing. And I mentioned Kamikame, so that means we're going to have things different. We're going to have a lot of things, a lot of different things that are going to happen. And if you're probably wondering if any of the Lego games that are going to show up, I got only one thing to say, probably. Because I only have 3 Lego games right now that I plan to do. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is one because I am right now doing the 2 Towers. Let's see, another one that I of course plan to do will be Lego Batman. And of course, the third one would be Lego Marvel Superheroes. I've been on this Lego kick since because, I don't know, I like Legos. It's part of me growing up. I probably will take a break after I've done mainly everything that I plan to do, or at least try to do everything I plan to do. I have a lot of games that I would like to do after all these projects are done, and then some. One of them happens to be Rayman Legends. I have been playing Rayman Legends. That doesn't mean, I've been shirking my duties. Me, a gamer, shirk my duties as a gamer. Right, yeah, sure. But like I said, I ask that you be patient with me because the way things have been, it's been crazy. I've been trying to basically find time to sleep. It's hard to sleep these days, especially with the weather being as up and down as it is. I mean, it's been like 90-something degrees over here. Oh. Yes, it's been one of those kind of days, I've been having one of those kind of, sessions, And I know I've been getting certain comments about the way I've been speaking, and I have to say, when you're stressed out and you're trying to do a game, you kind of got to take into consideration, the stuff I deal with on a daily basis. I had to deal with family. And I do admit, I had to deal with family on a daily basis. They either, argue or whatever they do. They argue or they quarrel. I had to listen to this kind of mess. And while I'm beating up these so-called Akira bitches, take that, Kathy. Stuck up, bitch. Stop showing your ass to me, please. I'm not interested. Oh, this game. But, like I said before, I don't mean to be like I'm pausing, but when you're trying to do a game, and at the same time you're trying to take your mind off, reality in just a few hours. Yeah, you do get this sense of a pause, And my apologies if it offends some people, but really, I go through a lot of bullshit, okay? It's not that easy trying to deal with conflicting ideals. And that's all I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with conflicting ideals. And on a daily basis, it kind of gets to me. So yeah, that's the reason why I sound like I'm pausing in between sentences. Because my brain waves are like that. They're that damn uptight. Inside my brain, I'm, like I said, very, very uptight. So I have to, at least try. And I do mean try because I swear, it is not easy trying to deal with family on a daily basis. That's why I try to get out so very often. Just so I can get a moment's peace. And I know they say they can't help it by saying, oh, well, we didn't mean to do that. I was like, whatever you say, it's not going to change anything because no matter what, they're going to still do it. It's like you can try and just say, hey, could you please chill out? Could you please cut it out? I'm trying to relax here. Please don't try to play 20 questions because, I'm not really in the mood to play 20 questions. And that's what it seemed like. 20 questions. But my mom is like 20 questions. She asks one question and boom, 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 boom. Fire off at will. So So it hasn't been easy on me. So I've been trying to find time to do every project I can do, whether it's Let's Play related or novel related. And I don't know how many people are kind of wanting to skip through all this. Because, you know, it just goes without saying, you know, I've seen your video. You know, I get that sometimes. You know, I've seen your video. I say, yeah, well, have you listened to everything that I said on the video? Sometimes I want to ask that, like, I said, I give people the time and day to listen to what they have to say or what they're doing on their videos. Why do I make long videos? Because I got a lot to say. Sometimes, you know, it needs to take a while. But I don't go as far as say, like what I used to do when I had Windows XP. Shit. I was like, yeah, I did Spider-Man versus the Kingpin on Sega CD as one full-ass video with everything. That means all the comics found and whatnot, and showing, you know, the endings. I have to say, you know, it's not that easy, but, you know, I try. But it's kind of like that with me sometimes, though. Some of the things I do aren't that easy. Sometimes they need a small yet detailed explanation of why I do them. Like why I do these kind of videos, like Tenkaichi files and such. Because, like I said, there are so many things that happen on a daily basis. Even I can't even tell my friends this because most of them work. I don't work. I have a career to think about. Family. And family, of course. Family. Good night. The stuff I gotta deal with, and my cat is looking at me funny. Like I said, it's not that easy. You're trying to deal with family and a career like what I've been doing. It hasn't been easy on me. So it's kind of like why I do these videos, because I need to take a breather just to say what's actually been going on with me. So if I'm sounding like a bit distressed, well, you know why. Namely, with everything that has been happening, it has not been easy. It really hasn't been easy. It's been a struggle, day by day. It's been a struggle for me, and I know some people say, well, it's a struggle for everyone. I'm like, yeah, but it's a struggle for me because, one, or A, take your pick, I have a disability. I'm not asking anybody to feel pity for me or anything like that. But you gotta understand where I'm coming from. Having a disability is not all that easy, especially if it's cerebral palsy. It kind of weighs heavy on my mind because even when I'm talking like this, I worry. I worry about, like, in a couple years from now, when I have my own family and whatnot. I worry if any of my children are going to have what I have, which is cerebral palsy. That sits on my mind on a daily basis. And what the fuck is... Never mind. I worry about that sometimes, but I don't tell it. But I don't tell it to my friends because my friends have more issues going on with them than with me. So I usually listen to them more than I tell what's going on. Plus, I say it more on my videos. I say more what's going on with my videos than to my friends on Skype, because the stuff they gotta go through on a daily basis, my God. So I don't have time to really say, oh, well, this is what's going on. I'm not even really saying much. I'm just listening to them mainly. So I don't really have much to say. So, whatever I really need to say, I say it on the videos. I say it on videos like these, which I'm playing some random game I'm taking my sweet time with. Because all I want to do is just get what I need to say off my chest. I'm the type of individual that if you don't ask what's really going on, you will never know. I've been like that all my life, so. Plus, at the same time, well, I don't want anybody to worry about my problems, my issues. I'm recording, please. One moment. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, this is stuff I go through on a daily basis. The little things like how to make coffee, and that in its own right exhausts me. Because it's so freaking tedious. It's something so simple that it shouldn't take one person just to ask, okay, how do I make coffee? So well, let's see. You put water in the kettle, you heat it, then after that, dip the coffee bag in there, because we have coffee and coffee like tea. As I said before about me and my problems, I don't really mention it because, I don't really want to worry my friends because they got their own problems. They don't need to hear my problems. And even if they do, it's like, yeah, and move on. So I don't really say that much. I mean, their problems, they're my personal problems. They're what I gotta deal with. Yet they lay on my mind on a daily basis. I have to deal with so much stuff on a daily basis. And yet, yeah, I'm an author. I have the honor to basically chronicle all these things that happen to me on a daily basis if the need comes to me to actually write a book about it. It's not that easy, I can tell you that right now. Because I try, Whether I'm doing Let's Play videos or I'm trying to write up a chapter or a few pages. These days it's just a few pages because my memory kind of fades on me sometimes, or I just got too much going on my mind. Get your dumb ass out of my face.
No problem.
But that's everything in a nutshell that's going on. I mean, like I said, like I said, with everything that's happening on a daily basis, it's what I gotta go through. But I try to do the best I can under such short notice. But I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta take it day by day and try to do the best I can. So with that, I have been Pookie87, the Tenkaichi of gaming, aka Ichigo Musko, the author. And I will, of course, see you next time with more videos. Hope you have enjoyed this long-winded, toned-down, fully relieved vlog of what's been happening with me. So until then, I'll see you next time. When I'm not so uptight and distressed and whatever. Enjoy the credits. Dr. Saturn, you're such a douchebag. Or not. Yeah, well. See you next time.